Welcome to the NFL Futures Show, where we have no goddamn clue what we're talking about, but we're trying to make lots of money here. Each of us are going to talk about a couple futures we like in the NFL for the upcoming season. And I've never really bet on futures before, but this season I actually kind of looked at it and I was like, kind of want to do it a little bit, but you have to be smart with where you do it, Babs.
Yeah, you were trying to chef a bunch of stuff up because you were like Discord messaging me about what your plays were going to be and stuff. I bet futures every year because I've worked in gambling for a while. But one thing I set very clear is I don't load up a half my bankroll, which is just like the amount of money you have to bet on my futures because I got to wait till February for half these or January for half these to pay.
Yeah.
So it's just an annoying thing to do. So if I do it, the goal is usually to make money. Now, one of my picks here is not a money generator. It's just something I'm super confident in. But
see, I don't mind the futures because like you're kind of like in a way hedging your bets in a sense.
Yeah.
But I don't put any more than $10 on a future bet.
That's fair.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I love putting because I also am a little psychotic where like I want to put $1 down just to prove to myself you were right in the first place if it does pay out. So I kind of like that little challenge of being like, hey, you should have bet more, but at least you did it.
Yeah.
Right. Just to prove it to myself that that was the right choice.
Yeah. And
So that's how I feel about it.
yeah, I think I have a six-legger that I did $12 because I had $2 like extra.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me just do 12 to make it a
Yeah.
nice round even. If it hits, it's a little bit extra and stuff like that, which is kind of nice. But I don't know who how do we want to start this?
do you want me to go first with
Yeah,
one? Because
yeah.
it'll piss him off. Dallas Cowboys under 5.5 wins plus 310. I think that there's going to be a monster, just disaster zone for them again. It's just the writing's on the wall. But plus 310, I don't love that number. Usually I like to lock stuff in at like plus 1,000
Yeah.
or plus 2,000 when I'm trying to make these futures bets. But the tea leaves are telling me just a horrible season for Dallas.
So you're saying that they're gonna have less than 5.5 wins?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm going to piggyback off yours because mine's the complete opposite. So I'm actually, one of my futures is that I believe that the Dallas Cowboys are going to go either 10-7 or 11-6. And I bet that they're going to be making the playoffs. So that's like
Ooh.
one of my futures right now. And I don't really have a lot of analytics or reasoning behind it other than the fact that I feel like they always have kind of like two really bad years, and then they just have a weird year that comes out of nowhere, and then they end up making the playoffs. I don't know if it's if I feel that confident, but when I looked at the schedule, like I really only see like potential hiccups against the Green Bay Packers. They play the Eagles twice and the Commanders. Like outside of that, like that's where I'm really kind of seeing their losses this year. And I don't know if they're going to squeak out with the Chiefs. I think Chiefs are potentially in a down year. I don't know. I really see Dallas Cowboys actually going to be making the playoffs this year.
Oh,
That's crazy because I have the exact same one. With George Pickens, I think that's
Yeah.
the best wide receiver for 50-50 balls last year.
I think they're going to drop games to the Giants.
hell
No.
So my prediction
that's too far.
No,
dude.
my prediction is, and why I'm saying this is, they're going to have like the worst year in the division they've ever had. They may not pick up a game.
Jesus.
So
that I think that's even a hotter take than what you were saying in the first place.
That's how they get down to the 5 wins.
you guys both have Cowboys plus 190 making the playoffs.
Yes.
That's correct.
That's
And I don't even see that at like I think those odds are great.
Yeah. I'm-
What do you have?
I don't know, man. That's an interesting one. I have a fun one. So when I did my six-legger, I needed one that kind of helped multiply the odds.
Mhm.
I got Drake May throwing 4,000 yards. I had real, and I know there's a bit of Pat's bias in there. The lineman they just drafted. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the interview, but like this dude started crying and he's like, "I'm gonna die for this like team." Like,
What did he throw last year though? Do you know?
oh, it was like it was like 3,000. I think it wasn't a lot.
Did he play every single game?
No, he did
He
not.
didn't play every single game.
Right.
I think he plays every single game this season. That lineman, I think, is gonna really help bolster and give him.
He didn't have enough time to throw last
He didn't
year.
have enough time. He's gonna have more time. He has Stephon Diggs as his wide receiver one,
Yeah.
which is many
healthy.
problems as that comes. That's a great wide receiver to have throwing
Right.
to you. It's also plus 390,
Mhm.
which like if you have the Patriots making the playoffs, which like they're kind of at that bubble spot where I think they're plus odds, but it's like plus 130,
Yeah, see,
plus 120, which you don't. I know you talked about
I don't
Miami.
even see them making.
You're
like,
going with an
wild
A
card.
plus B equals C situation.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I just think this guy has a big year. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man.
So hold on. Are you taking it because you're excited about what the odds are giving you right now, or are you that just confident in the player?
It's a combination of confident in the player and the odds.
Right,
Because
okay,
like
that's
I'm
fair.
like you could get Pat Mahomes to throw 30 touchdowns for like plus 100, but like that's plus 100.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
exciting. 390, that's a little bit better. And like in my 6-legger, like $12 wins me like 1,800
Right.
bucks. So it was a bit of that like combination of, okay, it's got good odds. It's also like something that you could realistically, it's not like, you know, Carson Wentz throwing for 50,000 yards coming back, you know, into the league or something ridiculous.
Terry, what's your second one?
This might ruffle some feathers here, but I took Derrick Henry to take under 1325 rushing yards.
So you think Derrick Henry is not getting to like 1,400 rushing yards?
No, I think this is time shows that this is the age
Right.
you start to decline.
Because what is he now? 29?
31.
Yeah, so you're
Exactly.
this running back hell basically after
Yeah,
this point.
after 30, it's not good. And
Yeah.
he had a great year last year, but time.
It's just there's such great development that comes up behind you, and like obviously they're going out to steal your job, right?
Yeah.
And they're just so young and so fast at 19. It's like I get your rationale behind it. And what was the odds again?
That is minus 114.
So you're giving up a little bit of money
Yeah.
on that one, but
Yeah.
I don't honestly I don't hate it. And given like injury concerns, unders on season long player props is like not the worst thing to tie up some of your money
Yeah.
in. You
Fair.
can get sometimes with like completely incorrect lines.
Yeah.
You have to hop on it when they first post them. So by this point, the market's already corrected. I don't think the market's corrected though on the Pittsburgh Steelers so much. So I'm taking them plus 142 to make the playoffs. I think if Rudolph's in there or Aaron Rodgers, it doesn't make a difference. They still just they do their thing and they battle and they win the defensive game and they squeak in as a team that's going to get knocked out in the wild card immediately.
Yeah.
But they're in the dance.
Did you see Rogers' first throw?
Yeah, to Metcalf, and it's an interception. Yeah. You don't need him to play quarterback, though. You can
No, I
have
get
Mason
it.
Rudolph can
No,
run an
yeah.
NFL offense, not to the ability of being an NFL Super Bowl contender every single year, but he's an NFL quarterback.
So wait, what was the odds for Dallas again to make to the playoffs?
Like plus
Plus
190.
190.
I mean, I can pull it up here
So
while you talk.
yeah, not that far from the Steelers.
no, but I think there's a lot of bad juice getting tossed at the Pittsburgh Steelers right now just because Rodgers is there, and I look at it, I'm like I'm still fine. I think they got a good running back with Ward. They also have a very good defense, and they got Watt sorted out.
Yeah.
So I think they can just very boring football, but win games. Yeah.
Steelers are plus 142. Cowboys are plus 190.
Right. And to be fair, like when we were doing our tier list, we did say Steelers and Cowboys were in that wild card kind of spot, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the Cowboys have way more work to do in the division than the Steelers do.
That's fair to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think that's bad. But I'll go with my second thing here. So with plus 2,600 odds, the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions are the Super Bowl matchup.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. I don't
They've
hate that.
all been in
No.
the conference finals, just haven't got over that hump. You know, is this the year that they finally get
An incredibly hard bet to cash on, but it's within reason. So it makes it
It's
seem
possible.
like it's easier. It's
Yeah,
possible.
Yeah. Do you guys think it happens? Because I'm kind of on the
I have the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
I don't know about the Bills. Like it's one of those things where it's just they're the Dallas Stars. They
Yeah.
get there and they just can't get. And they could.
the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. What do you think, Terry?
It's got to happen at some point.
I like
for these
I like
teams.
Detroit this year.
Yeah.
I just don't know. That's a tough one.
Like they
I don't
both
I don't
have-
hate that bet though.
They
Like, I
they
don't.
both have the genetic makeup, the history, the coaching, the team, offense, defense. I don't know. It's just like it's kind of this like weird glass ceiling that they just haven't broken
Yeah.
through yet.
It's a matchup I could see totally happening.
And for the odds, like I feel pretty safe on that bet.
I was gonna say odds wise.
It's a lottery ticket. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
like exact matchup. I haven't done very much, but like I bet the Jags to win the Super Bowl like 2 years in a row, and they just never put it all together. So I like both teams this year, but I don't know if I like Detroit over some of the other teams. Like it's a bloodbath to get through.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely.
Terry, not Terry, Rahel.
What do I look like, Terry?
Wrong blonde guy.
Yeah.
This is another quarterback. I think the team's gonna have a good year. It's CJ Stroud throwing for 4,000 yards. His over/under line's about 1,800.
Yeah.
So 4,000 at plus 120 when his over is like 200 less. I mean, they have a really good defense, so I guess the other thing is if the defense is so good and they're up early, they're not going to pass as much.
No, they'll run the ball.
Whereas like with the Drake May situation, if you're losing,
Mhm.
you're going to be. I mean, the
You're gonna be
Patriots have a good
throwing it,
defense
yeah.
too, to an extent. I just think CJ Stroud's a heck of a quarterback, and like
Is it wrong for me to say that he hasn't lived up to his potential yet?
No, I mean like no.
no, I don't think it's wrong to say that. I think he had a great rookie year, and then he had a bit of that sophomore slump.
Slot more slump.
Slot more slump. That's a new word we're using. I just think year 3 he kind of like steadies himself and gets back to not only that rookie year but kind of gets
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of high on the Texans this year. I think they're gonna make a little bit of noise.
Is this contract year for him too?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Year 3. I don't know how long the fixed rookie quarterback contracts are now.
Yeah, I
Um,
think it's still 3.
Or 3 or 4.
And I don't think they put a franchise tag or anything on
It's
him.
a 4-year
4-year.
deal, so I
okay.
think
So he's
got
in the
one.
3rd year right now?
It's
Yeah.
a prove it year though, because then they'll extend.
Yep.
But yeah, again a team in just a dog shit division. You know they're gonna take both the games from the Colts. They'll probably maybe split with the Jags. They'll take both from the Titans. Like that just elevates them to the top of the division. So
And it's the Colts and the Titans where it's like if I told you Stroud threw for an average of like 300 yards in all 4 of those games, that wouldn't surprise anyone.
no, not at all.
No.
So like that's where I think he could kind of like give me like his alt line or over under is 3,800. You're
But I think-
asking for
I think you're right though that it really does come to his divisional play to see
Yeah.
like how he's going to pad the stats.
yeah.
Yeah,
If he
he
goes
may not be
4-0
able
and
to
has 1,200 yards in those 4 games.
Yeah, so you may not be able to pad is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fine with all of those bets really. Like none of them I think are that shitty.
Nothing
other than-
outlandish. The Cowboys
No.
one maybe.
Cowboys to make the playoffs
Maybe.
is just nonsense, but
I'm the complete
Um,
opposite of you.
no. I also had Brock Purdy MVP. Everyone knows I ride with the 49ers. All right, let us know if you have future bets or if you just disagree with the 4 morons on this couch. And if you enjoyed the video somehow, make sure to subscribe.
And I throw in a outlier before we end. Football starts soon. It
Oh,
starts
yeah.
this
Oh,
week.
That's right, Thursday.
Let's do a freaking couch bet.
Okay, what do you want to do?
We got Lions and Chargers. Yeah, it's the Lions and Chargers. I don't know. Do we want to do
Is
couch?
it home in Detroit?
Yeah.
No, wait, no, they're the home team, but it's played at
Oh.
Canton.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not
Canton
like
game.
yeah. But
Nautical miles.
That's
yes.
right,
They're
yeah.
the home team.
I say like couch versus couch. Let's each pick a winner, and I don't know. Let's do like closest total score without going over.
So winner and then over
So
under.
Price
and
is
then the
Right?
So
total
Price
score.
is right. So like if
Yeah.
I guess 32 and it's 34, I'm out.
We're going to go with our couch first. We're going to go Chargers and over 32.5.
Ooh.
Right, but
okay.
are you okay? And then we're gonna say what the actual score is as well.
No,
the
I think just
tiebreaker?
closest to.
I think
Closest to the total
closest
points.
Yeah, I think closest to will be fine.
Okay,
So they're going Chargers and 32.
I think we should go Lions and over.
So how many? 34.
I think 34.
Okay, we're gonna go Lions and 34.
Okay.
So pretty close there. Sorry to interrupt your exit there, Babs. I wanted to do a little couch. I'm just happy football's back.
We're just going to cut it there and that's the end of the episode.